Hi girls, I'm Susie.
And I'm Sherry.
Grab a coffee or your favorite cup of tea.
Pull up a seat and take a deep breath.
We are dropping the pretenses.
And we're letting go of the need for perfection.
Come join the conversation. This is the Pink Seat.
Hi, Susie.
Hello. How are
girls.
you?
Good. How are you?
You look so cute.
Oh, thank you. For you girls who are just listening and you're not watching, I have glasses on today.
You look very studious.
My cute pink glasses. I'm trying to get used to them. So I had an eye doctor appointment this past week.
Okay.
I haven't had my eyes checked since I was probably 10.
Wow.
It's been like 30 years. And
Did you need glasses when you were 10?
No. I just
Okay.
had them, had my eyes checked routinely just to make sure everything
Yeah.
was fine. And then I went all these years with nothing, but I noticed probably around like 38, 39, I needed readers.
That seems early.
I don't know. I know. I don't
I
know,
don't know
right?
either.
Like I would start to read and everything would just be blurry. And
I think for sure by 45.
yeah, my husband told me for like the past probably solid 2 years. He's like, you need to go get your eyes checked. You need to get, and I was like petrified to go get my eyes checked. I don't know why, but I was so scared to go to the eye doctor.
Do you think it's because the attention is all on you?
Yes,
and
I
like you
hate
feel
it.
like you're going to answer the wrong, say
Or
the
like
wrong
they
answer.
and they do all of these tests, and I'm
Yeah.
always like, what if I, get something wrong, or what if? And my biggest fear was like, oh, they're gonna find something in my eye, and they did. They did. They found something called a nevus.
What?
I'd never even heard of it. He's like, you have a nevus in your eye, and now we have to send you to a specialist.
No.
I was like, stop. I could have cried right there.
What is a nevus?
Simply
sounds like-
put, it's kind of weird. It's almost like having a freckle in your eye.
Okay.
And now that they have found it, they have to make sure that it's not going to grow bigger, of course. So now I have to go see a retina specialist.
So it's in your retina?
Yeah. And
Does it impair your vision?
No. And that's why I said, I'm like, oh, like how long's it been there? He's like, well, we don't know because you haven't had your eyes checked in 30 years.
So it could be
He
growing.
didn't seem too concerned. He said it is common to find these, but he's like, yeah, now we're going to send you to a specialist and they have to go take all new pictures, all new tests, and you'll have to go back frequently so they can measure it. I'm like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
So is it the extra test that you have to pay more money for? Is
What?
that where
The
how they found it?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I know I walked out of there. Between me and my husband, the eye exams and all of the glasses, it was over $900.
Well, the glasses, just those alone.
That's ridiculous.
Can be
I
really
know.
expensive. Do you know, I used to work for an eye doctor.
You did?
Not that long ago, maybe 10 years ago, I worked part-time as like a receptionist. It was really close to my
Aw.
house and I just needed
Somehow
another
I can totally see you doing that.
It was interesting. What amazed me is how much money people pay for glasses.
I know, isn't that nuts?
Like
Well,
the
they
name
don't
brands.
seem like much though. Like they don't, like when you look at the frames, you're like, oh, okay, this isn't bad. But then it's like, oh, do you want anti-glare? Do you want anti-scratch? Do you want this? Do you want that? And I have bifocals, which I guess are more because I needed something for what I'm reading, but also I have astigmatism in my left eye. So I needed something for driving, for farsightedness. It's like, this is my life now.
Yeah, I know.
If it's like not one thing, it's another.
I've always worn glasses or contacts. So
You have?
yeah, since I was like 15.
No kidding. See, I
I
learned something new about you. I don't know if I've ever seen you in your glasses.
I have glasses. I wear them very infrequently, every once in a while. I feel like there's something on my face.
I know. Well, that's how I feel right now. I'm trying to get used to them. I know I'll be rebellious. I am not going to wear these all the time. But I was kind of seeing how long I could go with them on. Everything, do you know that phase when you just get glasses and everything's a little like warbly? Like everything's still like my depth perception seems a little off.
That's from your astigmatism.
Oh, lovely.
People that don't have astigmatism
that
don't
doesn't
have
happen?
that. Mm-mm.
Really?
So if you have astigmatism, it's probably worse depending on how bad it is. But when you put on your glasses, it can feel like your feet are much further away
That
from
is
your head.
exactly what is happening
So when
to
you
me.
go up and down the stairs,
The stairs.
Uh-huh.
Like I have to take my glasses off to do stairs because I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm going to fall or I'm going to trip. I can't
Yeah.
seem to get used to that yet.
when I first got glasses, I remember going up the steps on the school bus, and I was like, "What is happening here?
This is weird, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah, my eyes are just so used to contacts, and I feel like contacts have come such a long way. Like when
They
I was
have.
younger, I would fall asleep in them. It would wreck my eyes, and I would just use and abuse my eyes. But now
Yeah.
I
You're
just put
just
on a
used
new.
to
I just
it.
put them in the morning and wear them all day.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, so I can see better distance wise with my glasses than my contacts. So,
Okay.
or like if I'm on a road trip, I might
Yeah.
just wear my. But I now wear one contact for distance and one contact for reading.
Do you really?
So I can't see great. I can't see perfectly either, but I don't need readers anymore.
Oh, that's
because
so
before, if I
nice.
just wear glasses for distance, this is the worst. I am so sorry to anyone that's under the age of 40 right now. We're so irrelevant to anyone in their 30s.
They're like, listen to these old baddies talking.
Hey, well, you look adorable.
Thank you. And it's funny what you said about readers, though. I have to just let you girls know. I sent a picture to Pam this week. I was organizing readers.
You had so many?
Like 13 pairs. They were all lined up. I organized them. And Pam said to me, I thought you were shopping in a store. The way that this picture looks, she goes, I thought you were in a store. I go, no, those are just all my readers.
You know, it's funny because my mother-in-law lives with us, and I would like sometimes think, why can't you keep track of these reading glasses? And she would always be like, where are they?
Yeah.
And then I started needing them, and it's obnoxious.
Yes. They're all over my house. They're in every
you don't
room.
know when you're going to like pick up a medicine bottle
All the time.
or read a label, or it's all day long.
And when I
You
didn't
need to
have
read
them with me,
something.
I would be like, Adam, can you read this? Like, it was almost embarrassing.
I
Like
know.
asking my kids to read this for me, or they'd pick on me because I'd hold everything out like really far. They're like, Mom, you look like an old lady.
It's actually annoying, and you realize this is why people wear them on a chain around their neck.
Yes, I know. Am
because
I
it's
too young
the
for
most
that?
annoying
Because that
thing.
would be like, I would probably do that. I think I'm too young for that. I don't know.
just feel like there's no way to make that look young. It's like,
It's true. It's just kind of like an older woman type thing.
it doesn't matter how cute the necklace is, how it's you.
I don't know. I
either.
feel old though. Do you ever have weeks where you just feel older than
Yeah.
normal? I'm just having one of those weeks. Like me and my sister, we had this whole conversation today about colonoscopies because we are now at that age where we're like, oh, it's kind of time to like do that.
Yeah.
Or mammograms. I get like
Yeah.
at least 2 a year. Then I see a breast specialist. Then I have to go get ultrasounds. I have issues, girls. Well, we won't get into it right now. But I'm just seeing like you reach a certain age and your whole life is like doctor's appointments.
I am not there. I refuse. I refuse. That will not be my life.
Okay.
Not
well,
until
just
I'm
keep
retired.
telling yourself that.
When I'm retired and I have nothing else to do, then I will. Then
well,
I will
I feel like
allow
it was
that.
just pushed on me. I did not grow up going to the doctor. Like I was a very healthy kid, and then it was like, oh, you're 40, time to do all your appointments.
Yeah.
But at least I'm doing them.
That's true.
You know, I'm always like,
You're
you know what? At
doing
least I go. So,
That's right.
anyways, how was your week?
It was. I mean, I feel like it's just kind of gotten started, but I'm thankful for that because I have so much to do. It's
Yes.
Easter week.
Right. We were just talking
So-
about how we need.
Yeah,
To get all of our
Easter is
Easter
a crazy
baskets.
week, and when you work at a church, Easter is like even crazier. But I mean,
Yeah.
for all good reasons. Like I do love it. It's just a lot. So I am at, the weeks that you are just thankful that you have time to get it done.
Absolutely.
Like you don't mind the work. I mean, it's gonna all be good. Everything is gonna come together. I'm just so thankful that I have the time to
that's
do it.
so nice. I know. I feel like last week, I haven't seen Susie in a week since we filmed last week.
Yeah.
And so we're just catching up. And last week you were leaving to see your daughter for a few days.
Yeah, that
your
was
older
so
college age daughter. That's
nice.
so nice.
Yeah, so she couldn't get time off to come home over break, so we decided to go
That's
see
nice. You
her.
can sneak away for a few days.
Yeah, it was so nice. It
Did
was
you
so
go
good.
shopping at that store?
Kind of. She was at work,
Okay.
and it was in the same mall. So I ran in. I was with
Okay.
my other daughter, and she wasn't in a shopping mood, and it was like it wasn't.
I meant to ask you that. I was like, did you go and get a cute outfit?
No, I went, but it just wasn't the right shopping vibe.
Yeah.
And then my other daughter wasn't. You were only there for 2 days,
I know.
so I was really there to do what they wanted to do,
not to shop.
not really what
Yeah.
I wanted to
Yeah.
do. So
Okay, well, next
and that
time.
was good. I'm glad we were able to
Aw,
do the things
good.
she needed and get a couple things done for her and just hang out,
Good.
spend time with her.
I know,
And
that's fun.
and it's always hard to come back, but
I know.
it's you do it. You do the hard things.
Were you sad after? Was it hard, like readjusting again?
Yeah, I was kind of bummed out just to say goodbye to her, and but a couple more months, a little under, she'll be back home,
That's
and
good.
the fam will be back together.
Isn't that a nice feeling? I like cherish those times when my whole family is together because it's so few and far between these days. It's so rare that we're all together.
Really,
it really is. I mean, like my oldest daughter is coming home on Friday, and I am so excited to see her.
Yeah.
But then my second oldest daughter is actually leaving on Saturday for spring break. She's going on a little trip, and she'll be gone all next week. So this is my first Easter that I don't have my whole family together.
Okay.
Because Abby won't be here for Easter, and I am having such a hard time with it.
Aww.
And she texted me from school a few days ago, and she goes, "Does this mean I don't get an Easter basket?" And then I was like, "No, I'll still do one for you, and you can get it when you come back."
Aww.
But yeah, that's just a part of the process of them all growing up. But
yeah. So what are your Easter traditions?
We always go to church. I mean, that's always been something we've implemented since my kids were little, and I think it was a little more fun when they were little to get ready for church because I know we've talked about like the cute little dresses they would wear and the shoes and things, and we're sort of past that now.
Does Natalie want an Easter dress?
No.
She doesn't care.
Oh, no.
And Abby's not going to be here.
No, exactly. Emily, she does have some cute dresses, but she's not like... She's almost 12. She's not into like the frills anymore, really.
Yeah.
You know, she'll probably wear something very simple. My son will be like jeans and like he'll want to wear a hoodie, and I'll be like, no, you have to wear like some. They're just not like dress up kind of kids.
Right.
So, but yeah, we always do the Easter baskets in the morning. It's funny because I was actually thinking of Easter traditions that we've done as a family, and I almost couldn't really think of like, you know, people will do like coloring Easter eggs. That's not something we ever did. I think we did it once.
Okay.
Is that something you guys did?
When the kids were little, we dyed Easter eggs, and I was talking about it today, and Ivy was here, and I don't care if I never dye another Easter egg again in my life. I didn't like it. I did it because I felt like obligated to do it with the kids when they were little. You know, we've done different kits or things.
Right.
And maybe when I have grandkids, I'll do it with them. And Easter for us has always been different because we work at the church, and so Easter, we pretty much don't celebrate Easter on Sunday,
right?
Because there just isn't time. You know, we're here so early, we can't do baskets and all of that
before.
It depends. It depends on the weekend. Sometimes we'll do it on Saturday, or it just depends on what's going on. But the one thing that we pretty much always do, and that my kids still ask for, is to make resurrection rolls. Have you heard of that?
I have. I've never made them.
Okay, so if you haven't heard, you'll have to Google it. Is it
different though than Easter bread? Is that different?
It's very easy.
Is it the same thing as Easter bread? Oh, it isn't. Okay.
It's canned crescent rolls and a marshmallow and cinnamon sugar, and there's like a little lesson about Jesus is the marshmallow, and you put him like in the butter and the cinnamon sugar because they anointed his body with oil and with spices, and then they wrapped him in like the cloths, and then they put him in the tomb. So then you wrap him in the crescent roll, and then the crescent roll is the tomb, and you bake it. And then when you get it out of the oven, you open it up, and the tomb is empty
and yummy.
Well, the marshmallow has just completely melted, so it just looks empty.
Gotcha. It's like
and
hollow
so it's
inside.
like Jesus resurrected.
That's fun.
Yeah, that's the only one thing. We've done other things like when our kids were little, like the little resurrection eggs, the little plastic eggs, and that's so cute. We've done little things, but the only thing that's really stuck
is
the resurrection.
That's
rolls.
because they get to eat it, and it's
yummy. I know.
They're like, we get a really yummy treat out of this.
Yeah, but even Easter dinner, because we, you know, generally our families haven't been close to us, and because we are always working on Easter, there's not really, like, we might go to a restaurant. I'm not cooking a big meal on Easter.
Well, you don't even have time to prep it, really, when you're here.
If I really wanted to, I could find a way to make it happen.
Susie
but
doesn't really want to.
No, it's just never been a priority.
Yes.
You know, we celebrate in other ways. So
yeah.
But
no, I've hosted dinner at my house for my family before. My mom's doing it this year, which I was totally fine with letting her do it. But yeah, I feel like our traditions just change a little from year to year. There have been years we've done like the Easter egg hunts out in the yard and hidden all of the eggs. But again, like, I guess it just wasn't something we did like every year. It just depended. But now my kids are all older, and they probably wouldn't want to do it anyway. So I don't know. Everything's more fun when they're little, in my opinion.
Well, they're just so easy to make happy.
Everything makes them happy. I was thinking even Easter baskets. Susie, do you know how much it costs to basically buy Easter stuff for like 4 well, they're not all grown adults, but like a 21-year-old, an 18-year-old, a 15-year-old, and a 12-year-old. It is so much money. I used to buy them like sidewalk chalk and bubbles.
Right.
And like candy, jelly beans. Now it's like they want, gift cards and makeup. And when did Easter turn into Christmas? That's what I want to know.
Right. We don't do really expensive, usually, baskets. Like, we'll do a little bit of candy and like a few little things. Like Adeline, I'm just going to mail her, try to put together.
Mm-hmm.
I will say they're pretty good about being okay, like happy with what they get.
Yes.
There was one year, though, that Ivy cried because instead of doing a normal egg hunt, and I normally would do like a little basket for them and then an egg hunt with like plastic eggs and candy. Yeah. But they were getting older. So instead of that, I didn't warn them. I just changed it. And in the eggs, instead of hiding like candy, I put Monopoly money in it. And then they found their stuff. And then I had bought things. Oh. And I set up this like auction.
And
so then they could use their money to auction.
That's so fun.
And Ivy cried.
She didn't like
she
that.
She hated it. Adeline loved it. But I was mad because Ivy was upset. So then I think I probably threw a fit and was like,
because you put so much work into
it.
I
know. I think I walked out of the room or lectured them and was like, you ungrateful little children.
Yes.
Something to that extent.
You get nothing.
Yeah. So then they settled down. I think poor Mike, he's there with these 3 women and all every emotion under the sun. I think he like probably calmed everybody down, and we did do the auction, but I don't know.
That's hilarious.
I know.
Do you know what I did yesterday? I snuck into my closet, my little closet that I've talked about, and I shut the door and I ate my kids' Easter candy because I bought it like days ago and it's just sitting in the Target bags, and I was having such a sweet tooth. And then I remembered.
You had candy.
I have like the good candy too, like the Reese's eggs and the Snickers bars and the Kit Kats. And I sat in there and I ate, not a ton, but like it was so really, funny. It was peaceful. I had a moment. It was lovely.
Do you like Peeps?
Ew, no.
I love them.
Yuck. What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I don't know that I
so artificial tasting to me.
I don't know that I liked them when I don't think we got them when we were kids, but as an adult I will buy.
That's so funny.
It's like a little guilty. I'm
like the opposite. As a kid, I remember specifically it was like the big thing, right? Like hot pink and the yellow, and like every time I would eat it I would be like, yuck, these things are so nasty.
As a kid.
So then I mean as an adult I have not tried one in years because I'm like, ew.
I know, isn't that
They're
funny?
just like artificial to me. They just don't taste good.
It's just marshmallow and sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a little sugar.
Food coloring.
Little sugar rush.
Yeah. Yeah. I do love chocolate though. If there's chocolate in it, then I'll eat it. I love chocolate so much. It's a problem.
I like it, but I don't.
Oh, I love it.
I don't often like crave chocolate.
Oh, like Kinder eggs. Have you heard of like the Kinder eggs and the
Yeah.
Kinder? Oh my goodness.
I could
So
say
good.
no to that all day.
Like Nutella, anything with like hazelnut in it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm trying to think what my favorite chocolate is. I don't know. My favorite chocolate bar is it's a Cadbury fruit and nut. Have you ever had that?
Oh my gosh, Susie, how are we friends? What are you eating?
I love them.
This is weird.
I know. And I don't really love raisins, but there's something about that. I love the Cadbury fruit and nut.
Okay, well, I shouldn't judge. I haven't tried one, but it sounds icky. Sorry.
It's Cadbury is good chocolate.
That's true.
I think it's better than like normal. I don't like
Reese's
the chocolate eggs.
You don't?
I like the miniature
them.
Reese cups. That's the correct ratio
No, because
for
the
me.
eggs, it's like all peanut butter and
Yeah,
it's like, oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I can say no to that.
Oh, I can't. Coffee and chocolate. Coffee and chocolate. That's all I
did
need.
see Mike sent to me an idea where you put, this seems like a lot, but this is what the video was. It was 2 Cadbury cream eggs, which seems like a lot.
It does.
In a cup, like a little mug, and you brew 2 shots of espresso over it.
Oh.
So it melts, and then you like the creaminess.
Okay, well, you said
I think that could
espresso,
be
and
good.
now I'm like, okay, I could do
Yeah.
that. There's espresso in it.
I would kind of like to try that.
I would kind of like to try that.
Maybe start with 1.
Yeah, 2 seems a lot, but
No.
that sounds really yummy.
It sounds like very rich and decadent, but
I really want a coffee now because we're talking about coffee. And we were just talking to Susie's husband quick before we started filming, and he was talking about coffee, and I'm like, it sounds so good.
Do you do any kind of like special devotional or any kind of fasting or studying leading up to Easter?
Well, like personally for me, like I always read, obviously, like the story of Jesus and his whole, like, I try to read, what am I trying to say? Well,
like
his resurrection, like the whole story.
crucifixion.
Yes, crucifixion. Thank you. So I do try to do that. When my kids were little, we would read that to them, or we would do like the devotions with them.
Yeah.
But I was thinking a little bit about this because it's also called Holy Week, right? And I'm like, I feel like I should implement a little bit more into my routine when it comes up to like leading up to Easter. And I'm not really super good with that.
I feel like there's not a lot of traditions that like the modern Christian church does. Like some
No.
churches will practice Lent or they'll do like the ashes on their
Well,
foreheads.
I was going to
or-
say, if you're in the Catholic Church, they do a really good job of practicing a lot of different things like
Right.
that. But yeah, I feel like sometimes the more of the modern churches aren't like that.
And I don't struggle, but I'm always like careful because you don't want the story to become commonplace to you. You don't want to take it for granted. You want to really ask, God to keep that fresh. And,
Yes.
and Mike struggles because, preaching every year on Easter, trying to come up with something like you almost feel like you need to have a fresh take
Right.
on the Easter story, but you also don't want to add or take away anything
Right.
from it that changes the word of God. Not that
So
you would
true.
do that,
No,
but
right.
But I will say today, so he once a week will like preach his message to the staff, and we will all give our feedback.
Yeah.
And I was a little emotional when he was talking, and his like take on it, or the perspective that he's coming from, is the idea of darkness versus light, and how when Jesus was crucified, how it talks about that darkness covered the land, and it was in those afternoon hours, but it was still dark. And just thinking about how there are periods and seasons of darkness that we go through. And I won't get too much into his message, but it was very profound and very meaningful. And
love
so
that.
I do think having a perspective that is fresh
Yes.
on the crucifixion is important. It is important for us to think about it and look at it from different angles, and how Jesus dying really does impact our life today in real practical ways.
Right. Like, how does it relate to you today? Right.
Right.
Like, we know that Jesus did this for us all of those years ago, but it's like bringing that awareness into our lives again.
Yeah.
And keeping it fresh, right?
Right.
And I mean, I like what you said. Like, you don't want to add to the story or take away from the
Yeah.
story, because the story is enough.
The story
it will
is enough,
always be enough. What Jesus did for us on the cross will always be enough. But I like that take. I'm looking forward to that message now.
It's so good. It's very good. And I was very meaningful to me. And the lights were down. I was thankful because I was like,
Dabbing at your tears.
Yeah, wiping away my little tears. But we all go through seasons, and some seasons are brighter than others.
So
and,
true.
Darkness can be sin, but darkness can also be suffering.
Yeah.
Darkness can be loneliness. We all can kind of feel that and associate that like season of darkness.
We talk about this. I feel like this is a common theme for us because it's true.
It's real life.
So many things, right, go into our mood and how we, are feeling. And it can be, we talk about a season of it. It can be a day, right? Like, you could have a day where you just feel down, where you just feel sad, and you don't even really know why. The next day, sometimes it's like, oh, I feel a little bit better today. But sometimes it's just a day. It's a week.
Right.
It's a month. So
I think it's what you do with those feelings.
It is.
Who are you taking them to?
Yep.
Are you pushing them down? Are you
Yes.
giving them to the Lord?
I know.
Where are you reminding yourself joy comes in the morning?
That's right. You have to speak.
There is a
It's like
season for
speaking the
everything.
truth out loud to yourself.
The darkness isn't going to last forever.
It never does.
And even in the darkness, God is in control.
Yeah.
So good. That's like a little preview of the message. So
Ooh, love it.
yeah.
Good. Yeah, that's exciting.
What do you eat on Easter? Do you guys do ham?
Normally we do ham. So I think my mom's doing ham this year. That's what we've normally done, like mashed potato. We do like a ham
That
as the
sounds
main.
so good.
You know what I want to do though? I was talking to my friend yesterday, and she's doing prime rib.
Yeah.
And I have never done prime rib. Like, I don't know how to cook it. I don't know. I have no idea anything about it, but it sounds really good.
It's easy.
Is it?
It's very easy.
Okay, and now I want to try it.
As long as you have a good meat thermometer, it's very easy.
Yeah, I don't have a good meat thermometer. I'd have to get one, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah, just get a meat thermometer, and there's a bunch of different methods. So the one that we probably use the most is where you season it, you put the meat thermometer in, you don't cover it, and then
Okay.
you put it in the oven at 500. I think it's for 20 minutes.
Put it up really high,
to like sear the outside,
and then do you put it really low?
and then you turn the oven off.
you turn it off.
And you don't open the door. You just leave it off. Turn it completely off
how
until it
long?
hits the right temperature.
What?
There's if you look online, it will tell you like however many hours for however many pounds. Here's the one thing I always make the mistake of. I unwrap it and throw the wrapper away, and then I always have to go back and dig in the garbage because you need
See
the
what, like, the
you need the
directions.
exact weight.
Yes.
So you need to know exactly how many pounds. Like you
Okay.
can't just be like it's 6 pounds. Just like if
Right.
it's 6 1/4, that will affect the cooking time.
Oh,
So you just to plan out your meal. But
interesting.
it's so good. It makes the best, I think, the best prime rib of
what do
all
you
the
guys
ways
make
we've
for
tried.
Easter? Leave us a comment and let us know,
Yeah.
because really, I do. I mean, ham is so easy. You're just worming it through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's not really much like guesswork to it.
Mike hates ham.
I know he does.
So
I
I
remember
never
you
do
told
it.
me that.
I
Yeah.
love ham.
I do too.
I sometimes will just buy like one ham steak by itself and I'll eat it.
No, I love it. And my kids love it too. So it's
Really?
like when you find something that your whole family will eat, you kind of stick
Yeah.
with it. So, and then we'll do rolls and like baked macaroni and
That
cheese.
sounds
And it'll be good.
good.
It'll be fun. Yeah. I'll just eat the candy though. So I'm just going to keep picking candy out of my kids' Easter
Get your
baskets when they're not
peanut
looking.
butter eggs.
Oh,
That's fun.
I just love candy, but
Yeah.
just chocolate specifically. I'm not really much of like a Starburst and like Skittles and stuff. I just want chocolate.
I am a little bit of a sucker for Twizzlers. Do you hate Twizzlers?
Ew.
Yeah.
Yes. That's so funny. Why are we so opposite when it comes to that?
I don't know.
Everything you've just said that you eat, I'm like,
Twizzlers.
ew. No. Twizzlers
Yeah.
to me are just so like, I don't know. They're just
Yeah.
weird and chewy, and they just don't. Do you like Smarties? You probably like
I
Smarties.
do. I like Smarties.
Oh my gosh. I'm tweaking. Girls, I'm tweaking.
It's sugar. It's like pure
Smarties
sugar.
are like eating candy Tums.
You are more mature. You like chocolate and like I'm like just
Ferrero
just give me a little
Rochers.
pop of sugar.
That's
I
so
can have
funny.
a whole thing of Ferrero Rochers in my pantry and not touch them. No, I have no
What?
problem walking by them.
I
Yeah.
love them so much. I can't stop
My
eating
family
them
loves them.
Yeah.
I buy them.
for them.
I might eat like one every once in a while.
That's so funny. Oh, I think they're so good.
They're good.
Yeah.
I like them. But I can
But
say
you can
no to
pass it
them.
up, is
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
can
saying.
pass it up.
I
yeah.
can't pass them up.
Yeah.
Never. No.
I think
That's
I
funny.
might like I love lemon. I love like
You like fruity stuff.
shortbread. I like.
My dad just made a lemon loaf on Sunday. We stopped over there. It was,
That's
and it had
okay.
like lemon drizzle. It was delicious. It was so good.
My mom always made lemon meringue pie.
Ooh.
I like that.
I don't know if I've ever had lemon meringue pie.
Yeah.
I'm not.
It's good.
I'm
It's,
not
like,
a huge
springy.
lemon person. But his lemon bread was really good. So
We have no shortage of junk food in my house, I will say,
I
because my
know.
husband is a sugar fiend. And so he always
I
has sugar. He
understand.
always
Yes.
has stuff in the house.
my husband's
But-
been bringing me home like soft serve ice cream in the ice cream aisle. You can buy
Oh.
half gallons of soft serve ice cream. So it's like there's no like you don't have to like scoop it. Like it just comes right out. And it's
Really?
oh my goodness.
Is it a certain brand?
I think it's Blue Bunny. They have chocolate,
Really?
vanilla, strawberry,
and it doesn't
twist.
freeze hard as a rock.
No, it doesn't
Wow.
ever freeze hard. It's just the softest, creamiest ice cream. It is amazing, and you all need to try it. You will thank me.
Yeah, no
It's
kidding.
so good.
I would crunch up some Oreos in there, maybe.
Oh yes, I drizzle peanut butter on it. Or
Yeah.
Nutella.
You could put Nutella on that.
I
You
do. This is so bad. I'm
think
gonna
we're
go home and
hungry.
I know. I was just gonna say I didn't have dinner. Did you?
No, I didn't. But you know what I did yesterday?
What?
So I had gotten groceries, I don't know when, and I did really good cooking all the fresh meat and things that I had. But I had one vacuum sealed pork roast that I hadn't gotten to yet.
Yeah.
And I was going to do it one night, but it was the weekend and I knew no one was going to eat it because in my house, Mike doesn't like to eat like healthy meals on the weekend. He'll like want to air fry something or...
Me and Mike would get along so well.
Really?
I'm the same way. Like, I want pizza on the
Yeah,
weekends.
he doesn't.
I
If it's
want
a weekend,
junk.
we're not eating like
Yeah.
a home cooked
No,
healthy meal
never.
with vegetables or.
Gosh, isn't that terrible? I'm the same
Yeah.
way. Okay.
So I'm like, oh, I'm not going to
Continue.
cook this on the weekend. I'll wait. And usually those like vacuum sealed pork roasts, they last a long time. Like the
Yeah.
expiration date is longer than like ground beef or
Yes.
or like chicken.
Yeah.
And so we had gone to see Adeline. We came back. I'm like, I'm going to do this pork roast. And so I turned the crock pot on. I cut up all my potatoes, my carrots, my onion. I had everything ready. I grabbed the roast and I looked at the expiration date.
Uh-oh.
It was expired
No.
by like 5 days expired. And I'm like, it's probably fine.
I
And
know, but why
I'd
risk
already
it?
started. So I cut it open and pork already has a smell to it, even if it's not expired.
Yes, I hate the
And I'm
smell of
like,
it.
I don't know. But so I just put it in there. I added the seasonings. I left the house.
Oh, wait. So you made it
I cooked
anyways?
it. I cooked the whole thing. Well, like, I just left it on the crock
aren't
pot.
you? She's risky over here.
So
Wow.
I have done this before, and I will say no one's ever gotten sick in my family, and I am not super paranoid about expiration dates.
Yeah.
Like I know a lot of women are.
Right.
If you are, I get it. That's
Yeah.
fine. I'm just not.
It doesn't bother you.
It
You're
doesn't
like, we're
bother
gonna
me.
gamble with the food poisoning.
I don't know how I can do it. I do sometimes like, is it not? We've always been okay. No one's
Yeah.
ever gotten sick. But this one particular time I came home and usually I just won't say anything to anybody and
my
and
gosh.
it's always been okay. But for whatever reason, this time we came home, it smelled good.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm a little uncertain.
That is hilarious. So what made you say something?
I don't know. I just felt uneasy about
It was the Holy
I
Spirit.
felt like
He was
the
like,
smell-
Susie, you're all going to be puking
Well,
after
usually
this.
it smell like I can tell a lot by smell. Like even when I'm baking or I'm cooking, I know when it's
By the
done by the
smell.
smell, right?
Mhm.
And so I was just like, honey, I'm a little uncertain about dinner. And he just looked at me and he was like,
Oh, my
throw
goodness.
it out. And for whatever reason, I was like, yeah, I think you're right. And so
That's funny though because you already cooked it all. You
what
think you
is
would have?
wrong
You
with
think you would
me?
have thrown it out before you went through all of that?
I know, but it was like almost easier to just turn it on and cook it at that point because
I
I already had
know.
everything else in there.
Right, so
I
you're like,
opened
well,
it
just-
up.
yeah.
I dumped it in there, and then I'm like, the smell was just a little more than what even the off-putting pork smell is. No one's ever gonna want to eat dinner at my house.
I was just
again.
gonna say, if you invite me for dinner, I'm gonna ask you what you're cooking
You
and when the
probably
meat
should.
expired.
You probably should. Even my kids, like if there's a little bit of mold on the cheese, I'll cut it off and be like, the rest is okay.
So
If
funny.
there's a little mold on the bread,
Susie, what were we talking about? We both had taco night. And
yes,
something
the taco
was
shells.
your taco shells were way expired,
Yeah.
and my queso, we ate it, and then I realized the entire lid was complete mold, and I was like, "Well,
Sherry.
already served that to my fam, and we're just gonna pray that everyone's okay." But it happened the same night. Like you had texted me, and then
That's
I
so
texted
funny.
you, and I was like, "We're both trying to
Yes.
poison our
So
families."
I had bought fresh taco shells
Yeah.
for dinner that night, but you put all your groceries away. I cooked the taco, you bake them. I baked them in the
Yes.
oven.
Yeah.
And we were eating. I was like, honey, these taste old to me. Like they had that like rancid oil
Yes.
taste. And
Old
Mike's
oil.
like, you're right. And I'm like, they're brand new. I just got these. Like, And so I pulled the package out of the garbage because I'm like, what is happening? And they were expired by like 3 years.
What?
And so I'm thinking Walmart sold
I thought
me
she was gonna
expired.
say 3 months.
No,
3
years. Several years they were expired.
But you had just bought them.
That's what I'm saying. So then I opened my pantry and there's the ones I just bought.
Oh.
I put them away in a different spot because I knew I was going to use them that night. But then when I went to pull out, they were in the spot that I would have normally, and they were just old. How? I don't know.
That's hilarious.
I know. You know what else I didn't realize until this year goes bad is nuts.
Oh.
Have you ever had
because
nuts?
they will taste rancid.
Yes.
It's like that old oil taste again.
It's
like you'll go to eat one and you're like, oh, these taste nasty.
And I made a whole dessert for Mike at Christmas time, one of his favorite desserts, and it's like 3 ingredients, and one of them is peanuts.
No,
and I had bought fresh peanuts, but I was using older because we don't really eat peanuts, so I really just buy them at Christmas time
to make like a dessert with
and I'm
them.
like, oh, I have some, they're brand new, and they were bad. So and the whole batch of what I made was bad.
Oh my goodness, girls, check your pantries. Like if it's expired, you probably should give it the sniff test and then just throw it away, because
this is making me look really bad,
old
Sherry.
food like me and Susie.
No, this is making
moldy
me look really
queso
bad.
in 3-year-old taco shells.
I did go through my pantry about a month ago and threw away a bunch of jars of sauces and things that I had bought for Adeline. Like Indian things that I thought would like, but we're never going to eat.
No, so you're like, why am I keeping them? They're taking up space.
Salad dressings. I buy and we never use them. I end up throwing them away.
My fridge is full of salad dressing and condiments. My entire fridge is just nothing but like barbecue sauce, ketchup, mustard, like salad, like all of it. I need to go through.
Are they expired?
Probably. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Most likely. I'm very organized, except when it comes to like certain things. Like my fridge is never organized. My fridge is a mess.
You have too many kids.
Yeah, exactly. You'll organize it and then like they don't keep it that way. So what's the point?
Right.
Girls, before we go, we do have to tell you, me and Susie did something new together.
Yeah.
We tried a Pilates class together.
I know, it was fun.
It was, and I was a little sore the next day.
I actually was thinking about it yesterday, that I was like, we should go do something again.
I know. So our friend Amanda does Pilates with is it called the Reformer or whatever that machine
the Reformer.
So that would be kind of fun to check out at some point. Our Pilates class was more traditional. It was a mat Pilates, but it was really fun. I enjoyed it.
And we walked in and there were like 5 people we knew there.
Which was super fun.
So it was a Christian in the sense that they played worship music as the music, which was fun.
But it was like very upbeat, like fun, like it was just a really fun class. And Susie kind of kept me going. I actually need surgery on both my elbows
when
eventually.
Are you gonna get that done?
I don't know.
You got your glasses.
I know. This is what I'm talking about. Like I hit 40 and it was like, oh my goodness, my body's falling apart.
Yeah.
Anyways, long story short, I have overused my arms. So my orthopedic doctor said, you have arthritis in your elbows and bone spurs. So we need to go in and shave the bones down on your arms. So this Pilates class was fun, but it was a little challenging because I really can't do the planks and things, but she was really cool.
Because you can't straighten your arms, Sherry.
I can't.
That's a problem. You're
arms
supposed to be able to straighten your arms.
My arms are always at a 45-degree angle. I cannot.
It's like you power walk everywhere.
I literally can't straighten my arms. So... But Susie kind of kept me going. It was fun because we would like turn one way and you'd be planking and I'm like, if she can do her planks, I can do my planks.
But my elbows aren't broken.
It's true. But Susie yelled at the Pilates instructor, which was really funny. She didn't actually.
I didn't yell.
But we all chuckled. We got a little chuckle out of it.
I just said what everyone else was thinking.
She was like making us do side planks for a really long time. And then she came over to you and said something. I forget.
Like, you're supposed to lift
your
hips.
Hold it long. And yeah, Susie was like, I know that I'm supposed to do that, but that's not happening.
She came to correct my form and she was like, no, you're supposed to do it this way. I'm like, I know the way you're supposed to do it, but my body will not do that.
We can't hold 1 minute long side planks. But yeah, it was fun. I'm glad we tried it. It was fun to do something outside
I could have held a 1 minute long side plank. Yeah. I can't do thread the needle after holding a 1 minute long side plank.
That's what it was.
Thread the needle and then as a side plank.
That was hard. That was challenging.
It was challenging.
Me
and
and
it
my
was
bent
a lot of
arms.
squats.
Yes.
I've never done so many squats
It was
in
a
Pilates.
ton of squats.
My
which
legs
is-
were sore.
Yeah, my legs were so sore the next day, which means it worked. So
That's true.
Yeah, we'll have to go back. It was fun.
So that's our fun thing because we are always trying to challenge each other to do something
know.
new, get out of our comfort zone.
Yeah.
You want to create a culture of your life of being out of your comfort zone, right?
know.
And having new experiences.
And I almost said no, but my friend Allison, she owns Nama Let It Go yoga
Yeah.
studio, and she had texted me about this, and I said, you know what? Yes, like I'm taking my own advice, and I'm just gonna say yes.
Yeah.
And then I texted Susie, and I was like, you have to come with me, and she was free, so it was just fun. It was a good experience.
so much better doing it with a friend.
Always.
Because you're nervous going in.
Yeah, and
you
you're
don't
like,
know
I've never
anybody.
done this. I don't know if I'm gonna know anyone there, which we ended up knowing a lot of people. But yeah, it was fun.
Bring
So
a friend.
try something new, girls. It's always fun, and bring a friend with you. So.
Yeah, and happy Easter. We hope you have a
No.
great Easter,
Happy
no matter what your
Easter.
family tradition is.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe you don't have a tradition. You can start a new one.
That's right.
Prime rib.
Ooh, I know.
Prime rib and resurrection rolls
I love
and
it.
some Peeps and Smarties for dessert.
And chocolate. Don't forget
And
the
chocolate.
chocolate.
Love you, girls. We'll see you next time.
Bye.